Episode 1, The Boy Who Never Gave Up, Learn English Through Story, Part 1. Hello everyone, and welcome to our English learning journey. If you want to improve your English in a simple and enjoyable way, then you are in the right place. Today, we are going to learn English through a beautiful and inspiring story. Don't worry if you are a beginner. I will use simple English so you can understand easily. Let's begin. Chapter 1. A Small Village. There was a boy named Adam. He lived in a small village with his parents. His family was poor, but they were kind and honest. Every morning, Adam woke up before sunrise. He helped his father on the farm. After work, he went to school with a smile. Adam had one big dream. He wanted to speak English fluently. Many people laughed at him. They said, "English is too difficult." But Adam never stopped believing in himself. Every evening, he borrowed an old English book from his teacher. He learned 5 new words every day. New words: dream equals khwab, village equals gaon, farmer equals kisan, honest equals imandar, believe equals yaqeen karna. Chapter 2. The First Challenge. One day, Adam met a tourist from England. The tourist smiled and said, "Hello, how are you?" Adam became nervous. He wanted to answer, but he couldn't. He only smiled. That night, Adam felt sad. He said to himself, "I will never give up." From that day, he started practicing English every single day. He listened to English stories. He repeated every sentence. He wrote new words in a notebook. Slowly, his confidence started growing. He realized something important. Success comes from daily practice, not from perfection. Every small step brings you closer to your goal. Speaking practice. Repeat after me. Hello, how are you? I am learning English every day. I will never give up. Practice makes progress. I believe in myself. This is only the beginning of Adam's journey. In the next part, Adam will face a much bigger challenge that changes his life forever. Stay with us and keep learning English one step at a time. The Boy Who Never Gave Up. Chapter 3. A New Friend. One morning, Adam decided to visit the town library. It was a quiet place filled with books. As he looked around, he met an old man named Mr. James. Mr. James was a retired English teacher. He smiled and asked, "Do you like reading books?" Adam replied slowly, "Yes, I want to learn English." Mr. James was happy to hear that. He gave Adam a small English storybook. He said, "Read 1 page every day. Don't be afraid of mistakes." From that day, Adam visited the library every afternoon. He learned 5 new words every day and used them in simple sentences. After 1 month, he noticed a big change. He could understand short stories. He could introduce himself in English. Most importantly, he was no longer afraid to speak. New vocabulary library equals library. Retired equals retired teacher equals ustad. Sentence equals jumla. New vocabulary practice equals mishik afraid equals didarna. Understand equals samajna. Introduce equals ta'aruf karana. Daily conversation. Mr. James. Hello. What is your name? Adam. My name is Adam. Mr. James. Nice to meet you. Adam. Nice to meet you too. Mr. James. Why do you want to learn English? Adam. Because I want to speak with people from different countries. Mr. James. That's a wonderful goal. Speaking practice. Repeat after me. My name is Adam. I love learning English. I read every day. Practice makes me better. I am not afraid of mistakes. Lesson of the day. Every expert was once a beginner. If you learn a little every day, One day you will speak English with confidence. In the next part, Adam gets a chance to speak with a real visitor from London, and this conversation changes his confidence forever. Episode 1, Part 4, The Boy Who Never Gave Up. Chapter 5, A Big Opportunity. A few days after meeting Daniel, Adam received an unexpected letter. The letter was from an English learning center in the city. His teacher had secretly entered Adam into a speaking competition. At first, Adam was surprised. Then he became worried. He asked himself, "Can I really do this?" His teacher smiled and said, "Adam, you don't have to be perfect. You only need courage and practice." Those words gave Adam new confidence. From that day, he followed a simple routine. He woke up early every morning. He read English stories for 30 minutes. He learned 10 new words every day. He practiced speaking in front of a mirror. Sometimes he made mistakes. Sometimes he forgot words. But he never stopped. Week after week, his pronunciation became clearer. His vocabulary became stronger. His confidence grew every single day. One evening, Daniel called Adam. He asked, "Are you ready for the competition?" Adam smiled and replied, "I am still learning, but I am ready to try." Daniel answered, "That is the spirit of a winner." Adam understood an important lesson. Winning is not always about getting first place. Sometimes the biggest victory is having the courage to begin. New vocabulary competition equals mukabla. Opportunity equals mauka. Courage equals himmat routine equals rozana ka mamul. Pronunciation equals talaffuz. Victory equals kamyabi. Daily conversation. Teacher, are you ready for the competition? Adam, yes, I am ready to do my best. Teacher, how do you practice English? Adam, I read books, watch videos, and speak every day. Teacher, that is an excellent habit. Adam, thank you. I will continue learning. Speaking practice. I am ready to learn. Practice makes me stronger. I believe in myself. Every day is a new opportunity. I will never stop improving. Lesson of the day. Success belongs to people who keep learning, even when the journey is difficult. Remember, confidence grows with practice, not with perfection. In the next part, Adam travels to the city for the English speaking competition, where he faces his biggest challenge yet. Episode 1, Part 4, The Boy Who Never Gave Up. Chapter 5, A Big Opportunity. A few days after meeting Daniel, Adam received an unexpected letter. The letter was from an English learning center in the city. His teacher had secretly entered Adam into a speaking competition. At first, Adam was surprised. Then he became worried. He asked himself, "Can I really do this?" His teacher smiled and said, "Adam, you don't have to be perfect. You only need courage and practice." Those words gave Adam new confidence. From that day, he followed a simple routine. He woke up early every morning. He read English stories for 30 minutes. He learned 10 new words every day. He practiced speaking in front of a mirror. Sometimes he made mistakes. Sometimes he forgot words. But he never stopped. Week after week, his pronunciation became clearer. His vocabulary became stronger. His confidence grew every single day. One evening, Daniel called Adam. He asked, "Are you ready for the competition?" Adam smiled and replied, "I'm still learning, but I am ready to try." Daniel answered, "That is the spirit of a winner." Adam understood an important lesson. Winning is not always about getting first place. Sometimes the biggest victory is having the courage to begin. New vocabulary competition barabar mukabla. Opportunity barabar mauka. Courage barabar himmat routine. Barabar rozana ka mamul. Pronunciation barabar talaffuz. Victory barabar kamyabi. Daily Conversation Teacher, are you ready for the competition? Adam, yes, I am ready to do my best. Teacher, how do you practice English? Adam, I read books, watch videos, and speak every day. Teacher, that is an excellent habit. Adam, thank you. I will continue learning. Speaking practice. Repeat after me. I am ready to learn. Practice makes me stronger. I believe in myself. Every day is a new opportunity. I will never stop improving. Lesson of the day. Success belongs to people who keep learning, even when the journey is difficult. Remember, confidence grows with practice, not with perfection. In the next part, Adam travels to the city for the English speaking competition, where he faces his biggest challenge yet. Episode 1, Part 5, The Boy Who Never Gave Up. Chapter 5, A Big Opportunity. A few days after meeting Daniel, Adam's life changed in an unexpected way. One afternoon, his English teacher walked into the classroom with a smile. Adam, she said, I have some good news for you. Adam stood up and asked, What is it, teacher? You have been selected to participate in the city English speaking competition. Adam couldn't believe his ears. Me? He asked with surprise. Yes, the teacher replied. I believe in you. Adam felt both excited and nervous. He had never spoken English in front of a large audience before. That evening, he told his parents about the competition. His father smiled proudly and said, My son, we may not be rich, but we can always work hard. Believe in yourself. His mother added, Never be afraid of making mistakes. Every mistake teaches you something new. Their words filled Adam with hope. The next morning, Adam made a promise to himself. I will practice every single day. He created a daily study plan. Every morning, he read one English story. Every afternoon, he learned 10 new words. Every evening, he practiced speaking in front of a mirror. Sometimes he made pronunciation mistakes. Sometimes he forgot difficult words. Sometimes he felt tired, but he never gave up. Day by day, his English became better. He could speak more clearly. He could understand longer conversations. He felt more confident than ever before. 1 week before the competition, Daniel called him. Hello, Adam. How is your preparation going? Adam smiled and replied, I still have a lot to learn, but I am improving every day. Daniel laughed and said, That's the secret of success. Keep learning, keep practicing, and never stop believing in yourself. Adam looked at the sky that evening. He realized that every great journey begins with one small step. He closed his notebook, smiled, and whispered, I am ready. New vocabulary competition equals muqablas. Selected equals muntakhab hona. Audience equals samain. Preparation equals tayyari. Promise equals vada. Improve equals behtar hona. Confident equals praatmad. Journey equals suffer. Speaking practice, I believe in myself. I practice English every day. Mistakes help me learn. I am getting better every day. I am ready for the challenge. Lesson of the day. Success is not about being perfect. Success comes from learning, practicing, and never giving up, even when the journey feels difficult. Episode 1, Part 6, The Boy Who Never Gave Up. Chapter 7, The Day of the Competition. The day of the competition finally arrived. Adam woke up early in the morning. He looked out of the window and took a deep breath. Today was the day he had been preparing for. He wore his clean blue shirt, picked up his notebook, and smiled at his parents. His father said, Stay calm and believe in yourself. His mother hugged him and said, No matter what happens, we are proud of you. Adam thanked them and left for the city with his teacher. When they reached the competition hall, Adam was amazed. There were many students from different schools. Some spoke English very confidently. For a moment, Adam felt nervous. He thought, maybe I am not good enough. His teacher noticed the worry on his face. She smiled and said, Adam, don't compare yourself with others. Compare yourself with the person you were yesterday. Those words gave him strength. Soon Adam's name was announced. He walked onto the stage. He looked at the audience. For a few seconds, everything was silent. Then he remembered all the days of practice. He smiled and began speaking. Good morning, everyone. My name is Adam. I come from a small village. I believe that learning English can change a person's life. Every day I learn something new. Every mistake teaches me a valuable lesson. I know I am still learning, but I will never stop trying. Thank you. When he finished, the audience clapped loudly. Adam felt happier than ever before. At that moment, he understood that real success is having the courage to stand up and try. New vocabulary stage equals stage audience equals सामीन. Announced equals ऐलान किया गया. Confidently equals एतमाद के साथ. Courage equals हिम्मत. Applaud equals तालियां बजाना. Daily conversation teacher. How do you feel now? Adam. I feel happy and confident. Teacher. Were you nervous? Adam. Yes, but I believed in myself. Teacher. You did a wonderful job. Adam. Thank you for encouraging me. Speaking practice. Repeat after me. Good morning, everyone. My name is Adam. I believe in myself. I learn from my mistakes. I will never stop learning. Lesson of the day. Fear disappears when you take the first step. Every time you practice, you become stronger, more confident, and closer to your dreams. Coming next, Part 7. Adam receives the competition results and gets an opportunity that changes his future forever. Episode 1, Part 7. The Boy Who Never Gave Up. Chapter 8. A New Beginning. After all the students finished their speeches, everyone waited for the results. The hall was completely silent. Adam's heart was beating fast. He closed his eyes and remembered his parents, his teacher, and all the long days of practice. Finally, one of the judges walked onto the stage. He smiled and said, Today, every participant is a winner because each of you had the courage to stand here and speak English. Everyone clapped. Then the judge continued, The first prize goes to... Adam held his breath. Emily. The audience cheered loudly. Adam did not win first place. For a moment he felt disappointed, but then he smiled and applauded Emily. A few minutes later, another judge called Adam to the stage. He said, Adam, although you did not win first place, your determination, honesty, and confidence inspired us. We would like to offer you a special scholarship to join our English learning program. Adam could not believe what he had heard. A scholarship? For me? He asked. Yes, the judge replied. You have shown us that success is not about being perfect. It is about never giving up. Tears of happiness filled Adam's eyes. He thanked the judges, his teacher, and his parents. That evening, he looked at the stars and smiled. He whispered, This is not the end of my journey. This is the beginning of a new life. New vocabulary judge equals JJ scholarship equals Talimi Wazifa. Determination equals Azm. Participant equals Shriek. Inspired equals Matathir Kya. Opportunity equals Mauka. Daily conversation. Judge. Congratulations. Adam. Adam. Thank you very much. Judge. How do you feel today? Adam. I feel happy and grateful. Judge. What will you do next? Adam. I will continue learning English and help others learn too. Speaking practice, repeat after me. I never give up. Every day is a new beginning. I'm grateful for every opportunity. Learning changes lives. I will keep moving forward. Lesson of the day. Sometimes you don't get exactly what you wanted, but you receive something even better. Hard work, patience, and a positive attitude always open new doors. Coming next, Part 8. Adam starts his new English course, meets students from different countries, and faces exciting new challenges. Episode 1, Part 8. The Boy Who Never Gave Up. Chapter 8. A new journey begins. A week after the competition, Adam received his scholarship letter. He was excited to start his new journey at the English Learning Center. On the first day, he entered the classroom with a smile. There were students from different countries. Everyone had a different story. The teacher greeted the class warmly. Welcome, everyone. Here, we learn together. We help each other. We never laugh at mistakes. Adam felt comfortable. The first activity was to introduce themselves in English. One by one, the students stood up. When it was Adam's turn, he took a deep breath. Hello, everyone. My name is Adam. I come from a small village. My dream is to speak English fluently and help others learn English. I'm happy to be here. Thank you. The whole class smiled and clapped. During the lunch break, Adam met a friendly student named Emma. Emma asked, "Would you like to practice English with me after class?" Adam smiled and replied, "Yes, I would love to." From that day, they became study partners. Every afternoon, they practiced speaking English. Sometimes they made mistakes. Sometimes they forgot words. But they never laughed at each other. Instead, they corrected each other kindly. Every day, Adam became more confident. He realized that learning with friends makes learning easier and more enjoyable. One evening, Emma said, "Adam, your English is improving very quickly." Adam smiled and answered, "Because I practice every single day." Emma replied, "That is the secret of success." Adam looked at his notebook and remembered his first day of learning English. He smiled and said to himself, "This is only the beginning." New vocabulary scholarship equals Talimi Wazifa, journey equals safar, introduce equals taruf karwana, partner equals sati, confident equals praitmad, improve equals behtar hona, daily conversation, Emma. Hello, Adam. How are you today? Adam, I am very well. Thank you. Emma, would you like to practice English together? Adam, yes, of course. Emma, great. Let's start now. Adam, I am ready. Speaking practice, repeat after me. I am happy to learn English. Practice makes me confident. I enjoy speaking English. Every day I improve. Learning is a beautiful journey. Lesson of the day. Learning becomes easier when you practice with good friends. Never be afraid of making mistakes because every mistake teaches you something new. Coming next, Part 9. Adam attends his first English class and discovers that confidence grows when you speak every day. Episode 1, Part 9, 1/4, Chapter 9, Speaking Without Fear. The next morning, Adam attended his first speaking class. The teacher wrote a simple sentence on the board. Practice makes progress. The teacher smiled and said, "Today, everyone will speak English for 1 minute." Many students felt nervous. Adam also felt his heart beating fast, but he remembered Emma's words. Confidence comes from practice. When his turn came, Adam stood up. He took a deep breath and began speaking. Hello, everyone. My name is Adam. I love learning English because it gives me new opportunities. Every day I learn new words. Every mistake helps me become better. I will never stop learning. Thank you. The class applauded loudly. The teacher said, "Excellent, Adam. You spoke clearly and confidently." Adam felt proud of himself. He realized that fear becomes smaller every time you speak. After class, Emma smiled and said, "You are becoming a great speaker." Adam laughed and replied, "I still have a lot to learn." Emma answered, "We all do." That day, Adam wrote in his notebook, "Success begins when fear ends." New vocabulary: opportunity बराबर मौका, progress बराबर तरक्की, nervous बराबर घबराया हुआ, clearly बराबर वादे तौर पर, proud बराबर फख्र महसूस करना. Daily conversation teacher: Are you ready to speak? Adam: Yes, I am ready. Teacher: Do not be afraid. Adam: I will do my best. Teacher: Excellent. Speaking practice. Repeat after me. I can speak English. I am improving every day. Practice gives me confidence. I will never give up. Lesson of the day. Fear disappears when you keep practicing. Every time you speak, you become stronger and more confident. Coming next. Part 10. The Beginning of a New Future. Chapter 10. The Beginning of a New Future. Several months passed. Adam practiced English every single day. He read books, listened to English conversations, and spoke with his classmates. Day by day, his confidence grew stronger. One morning, the English Learning Center organized a graduation ceremony. Students, teachers, and families gathered to celebrate. When Adam's name was called, he walked onto the stage with a big smile. The principal handed him a certificate and said, "Adam, your hard work, honesty, and determination have inspired everyone. Never stop learning." The audience clapped with joy. Adam looked at his teacher, Emma, and his friends. He remembered the small village where his dream had started. He remembered every mistake, every difficult day, and every small success. Now he understood an important truth. Success is not about being perfect. Success is about never giving up. Adam stepped forward and gave a short speech. "Thank you to everyone who believed in me. When I started learning English, I was afraid to speak. Today, I stand here with confidence. If I can do it, anyone can. Keep learning, keep practicing, and never stop believing in yourself." The audience stood up and applauded. After the ceremony, Adam looked at the sky and smiled. He whispered, "This is not the end. This is the beginning of a new future." New vocabulary: graduation equals graduation. Certificate equals certificate. Determination equals azm. Inspired equals mutathir kiya. Future equals mustaqbal. Daily conversation: Emma: Congratulations, Adam. Adam: Thank you very much. Emma: You worked very hard. Adam: Yes, and I will continue learning. Emma: I believe in you. Adam: Thank you for your support. Speaking practice. Repeat after me. I believe in myself. Hard work brings success. I will keep learning. My future is bright. Lesson of the day. Dreams come true when you work hard, practice every day, and never give up. Every small step takes you closer to success. End of episode 1. Coming next, episode 2. A Bigger Dream.